Okay, so it's December 31st, and I needed to get back out here to the 200-yard line with the Walnut Hill because it's been, I think it was October the last time I played around with some 10X out here, and this is the rifle I'm going to shoot or use in our 200-yard mini Palma match that the Post Gun Club holds the first Saturday in January every year. So I am going to see how well the 10X does in 28-degree temperatures this morning. Compare the data that I captured in October, if you saw that video, using two different lots of Ely 10X. And see what the temperature does to it. I kept that target, and I'll pull this target down as well and take a look at the groups and see if there's any changes there. I don't think there's going to be. The one thing that I will tell you is going to be different today, if my memory's right. I didn't really have any wind the last time I did this. I've got a constant 4-mile-an-hour wind back here. There's nothing downrange. But it picks up to anywhere from 7 to 11 miles an hour back here from time to time. And I already verified the zero on the inertial because these are easy to bounce around when it's just been in and out of the case going home last time. So I zeroed it back up, so I should be good to go. So I'm going to take 10 shots on my 100-yard mini Palma simulation target at the top target. Then I'm going to do another 10 on the middle target and another 10 on the bottom target. And depending on how well that goes, I'm going to probably put my fat belly over here on the concrete or on a shooting mat. And I'm going to sling up with the rifle as well because that's the way the match is shot. So I just want to verify how well I can do with this, if the eye relief is doable on this scope from a prone position with the sling, because I haven't tried it yet. So anyway, let's go ahead and give this a rip. If you've never seen this rifle before, I'll give you the quick rundown, but it is a Stevens Model 417 Walnut Hill. It is an absolutely gorgeous rifle, wonderful case hardening, adjustable trigger from the factory. This was made between 36 and 39, I believe, were the years for it. Production numbers are unknown, but this thing's just a flat-out shooter. Let's go ahead and take that first shot. Garmin's on. And you can just follow the bullet trace through this 10 power inertial. The scope is... The glass is good. It could be better. If you look at it, and I'll try taking some pictures, if you look at the front of the glass, looking through it, it's crystal clear. But if you look at the front of it, you can see that there's some dirt and some imperfections in the glass. But I watched this silver 10X bullet all the way down there. And hopefully the camera's picking up on the trace here as well for that. But where'd we go? I don't see it. Let's shoot another one. Okay, I think I see him. I think at like 6 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Another really neat feature about this rifle, and I'll tie a picture in here with it as well, but this was, a no-kidding target rifle, and every time I load around in here, it just trips me out when I can see on the breech end of this that there is a recess in the breech for the firing pin. So this rifle in the 30s was built to be a target rifle, therefore it was built with an adjustable trigger, and it was built to be dry fired. They just don't make them like they used to. It's got a really strong ejector on it too, which is nice. You notice that sometimes the rounds are ejecting and they're kicking forward, or sometimes like that one. It's because they're hitting the bottom of the scope. With the iron sights that this rifle came with on it, and I eject it, it launches them right over my shoulder. And I've done some video with the iron sights from behind, and it's just cool as heck. It launches them straight over my shoulder. What I need to do is I need to see if old Cyclops Joe would be willing to do me a favor. And if you're watching this, maybe you can make a comment down below there, Joe. But I would love to send this rifle to you so you could rework the wood on it for me. I've tried using some polishes and a light wax to try to take it off to get a little bit of a shine back to it. And I'm just afraid to mess it up. I mean, I kind of don't want to because it's really beautiful, original as it is. But I've seen some of the stocks that you've refinished, and I would really like to turn this into a thing of beauty. So if you're interested in doing that, Joe, let me know. Plus, you could shoot it, So I know you've commented before that you like the thing. All right. I can see that I've missed a couple of them off to the right. And there is a little bit of wind down there now. I've got a flag on the berm, and it's flapping a little bit left or right. But it's just amazing to me that you can actually see the holes in the target with this 10 power at this distance. All right, this is the last one on that top target. And I'm holding for the wind now. Another 10 here on the middle target. This is going to be a long video, so I don't usually like jump cutting my videos, but I might do it for this one. That wind's kicking up. Favor left edge a little bit. The box says that this is supposed to be 1066, and I'm averaging 1076 right now on the chrono, but I'm sure when it was tested at Ely, it wasn't tested out of a 26-inch barrel either. So oh, looks like I dropped one out of the orange down at about 5 o'clock there on that middle target too. Can't remember. I think that's still a scoring ring on this target though. This isn't the target that we use for our mini Palma match out here either. We use an NRA 42C most of the time. So it's an official 200-yard NRA high power paper target. So it's pretty generous for what we're doing out here, but it's the first Saturday in February. You don't never know what you're going to get. There have been years we had to shovel 3 feet of snow off of the berm there because when the carrier went up in the air, you couldn't see it because it was still hidden by the snow on the berm in front of it. So I hope that's not the case this year. We've also had years where we shot it and people were in short sleeve shirts out here in January. So, all right, last 10 rounds. Bottom target. That sounded a little faster, and it was 1098. That's going to throw everything off. $10.76. Wind picked up here again. 6, 7. Now that flag down there is going right to left. But it is still left or right back here. I pulled that one up high. Last round. All right, well, that's that. I am gonna kill these cameras and jump over into the prone and do a little bit of that. I may not do a full 30 rounds of that, and I probably won't share any of that either, but there it is. All right, we're gonna give it a rip here from the prone. Oh, that's tough. The eye relief is going to be tough. The tube sticks way back here, and I am not really able to get, a good eye box. I can tell that it's like I'm looking through a tunnel. I don't have that clarity of the outside of the housing, a nice solid black blur. So I don't know. Well, see how horrible a few shots are here and then decide if this is the rifle we're shooting after all or not. It might be doable. It is definitely not going to be pretty. And it's going to take some snapping in. I'm going to have to, if I'm going to use this in January, I am going to have to put some time behind it in the basement. Again, just snapping in, getting where I'm comfortable with it, because right now I am not comfortable. But anyway, hopefully I can piece this in with the other video, and yeah, there it is. So we'll go down there, score up those 5. Hopefully I hit the center or the orange portion of the target with at least 3 of them, and the other ones aren't too far out. Like I said, the actual target that we shoot for this is a really generous target, so I might do it even though this isn't going to be that competitive. I don't think I might do it anyway. So anyway, hope you have a great day and see you at the range. Ugh.